Right, so this is interesting because oh, what the hell? Wait. Oh, yes, you've seen the title. We do have a new Boruto Two Blue Vortex chapter with chapter 28. So without further ado, hit that like and subscribe button, especially if you are enjoying videos like this. And yeah, let's get into some Boruto. Definitely excited for this one. Boruto chapter 28. These are fan translations. I don't have the title for the chapter yet, but obviously once I do have that, I'll put that in the reaction basically for you guys. But nonetheless, we start off with Inogen doing something. So Inogen is training hard to acquire a new jutsu in preparation for the crucial battle against the insect. What is the ability of the new technique that will serve as the key to the operation? And I'm guessing when they say insect, they mean Matsuri. Is it Matsuri? Yeah. Koji. Well done. It's more or less taken shape. Ah, somehow, yeah. That's impressive. To think you really managed to master it in just one day. Hey, Boruto, let me make this clear. I'm here solely for Konoha and for Himawari-chan. It's not that I've forgiven your act of treason, nor does it mean I've accepted you as a comrade. Wow, still coming at Boruto despite everything. But alright, bet. Just bet, innit? That's all I got to say, bet. Like, okay then, alright. Cool. Same here. It's not like I've accepted you either. That's facts. I'm big bro. Remember this well. If you ever make Himawari cry even once, I'll shave that stupid head of yours completely bald. Huh? Wait, really? That's your threat? I mean, I guess he's talking about making her cry. You know, but even like with making her cry, there's levels to what you could do that would make her cry. Because like you could cry regardless of something bad happening to you, but obviously the badness is there's levels to it, right? Go give him a bigger threat, Boruto, is what I'm trying to say. But I respect that. It's like, don't try and son me. Remember your place in this. Like you're trying to go after my little sis. Like that's crazy. Hey, wait. Why did he say something like that to me? I mean, who is he to say that? He's the one who wrecked the entire Uzumaki household in the first place. If only you knew, man. Well, you do, but you're duped. You've come. Come in. Said Mitsuki. You may go now. Return to your duties. And obviously, this is that, you know, that aid to the daimyo is speaking to Konohamaru, basically. Mitsuki's come in. And remember, we noticed that Sai was looking at Shikamaru and Konohamaru very suspiciously. And it makes sense given the fact that he's married into the, you know, Yamanaka clan. So he would, you know, more than anyone in this room, really, know what mind transfer would look like. And I think he's picked it up. Anyways, Konohamaru's leaving. Sensei unit, this is the Yamanaka Sai. Sensei unit, come in. I want to know the recent communication log involving Sarutobi Konohamaru and the third party. Specifically the exchanges from the past few minutes. See, he knew they were communicating. He knew it. But what's interesting is that they won't find the log because Inogen is the one that's obviously helping them with the communications. So he's already suspicious. This is what we... Come on, man, we all knew this. I theorized this, but ultimately you all got the same impression as well, right? Anyways, his last transmission was the regular check-in last night. There is no usage record for the past few minutes. I see. Thank you. See, Konohamaru is looking back as he sees the suspicion. Well then, Mitsuki, child of the infamous Orochimaru. When Boruto escaped, you were the one closest to him. Taking the circumstances at that time into account, I have a few questions for you. Boruto's got his new leveled up sword. It looks exactly the same, to be fair. No real change from what I can see. Man, that drip looks fire. Like, that's an aura shot if I ever seen one. The blade has been reshaped from its original material to a form that maximizes its strength and sharpness. The guard is the only part that's the same as before. Ah. But everything else has been almost completely redesigned. That's not all. Boruto's sword style, the Uchiha style Kenjutsu Jinyo blade cloak, so the chakra cloak. Once you grip the hilt and activate the technique, the blade itself is configured to automatically maintain the jutsu on its own. Oh! So it will remain active as soon as he activates it once. That's cool. So he's testing it out. And boom, we see the chakra flow. Nothing too exciting, I can show you, but you know, it's not too crazy. Let me show you. It's not too crazy. Can you even see it? Yeah, you can see it. It's not too crazy. Looks exactly the same. This thing, it's slight, but it's absorbing my chakra, similar to the lightsaber they basically have. Yes, but don't worry, because of that, you don't have to devote any concentration to maintain the technique, since the effect of Hagoromo continues on its own. They named it after the Sage of Six Paths. Hagoromo, that's cool. That's cool. It will stay active as long as your chakra holds out. So that's how it is. This is really good. But be careful. If someone whose chakra isn't registered touches the sword, it will drain their chakra heavily. Take that into account. Remember how a ninja fights. And remember what she's saying here. So I guarantee at some point Boruto will use this side effect to his advantage in battle. Someone will try and pick up his sword. Because remember, we also had a moment when Boruto was fighting against Juro where Juro picked up the sword and started, you know, pretending like he was going to break it. And because he knows of the importance, I imagine, you know, the same thing's going to happen again. Right? They'll try and break the sword because they know the importance to Boruto, and then boom, hit with the chakra drain. But I don't actually think it's going to affect them that heavily. We'll see. What? It's a safety measure in case the enemy ever manages to take it. Sasuke-san and you are already registered. And for work purposes, mine is registered as well. I see. So it's a scientific ninja tool with a built-in safety mechanism. That's great. And one more thing. This sword has a certain special material fused into it. Oh, don't off-screen the rest. Okay, it's gonna be... Don't tell me they're gonna say Hashirama cells or something crazy, imagine. I'd love that though, that'd be kind of funny. Because you know that it's a meme, innit? Hashirama cells infused into it, imagine. Anyways, that's how it is. A human divine tree attack? Yeah. Before long, Konoha will become a battlefield. This is Konohamaru? This is Shikamaru speaking to Shikada right now in the Hokage office. Based on the information I just told you, I intend to carry out the operation. You mean you're doing it after bringing that bastard Boruto over to your side? He's a criminal who killed the 7th. Since when did you forgive him? Can you really handle things as a Kage if that's how you treat someone like him? When I assumed this position, there was something I swore in my heart. That I would never bend my conviction, no matter the circumstances, just as the 7th did. That's why I'm doing the same now. I'm not yielding to pressure, nor am I compromising, not at all. To protect Konoha, I am following my own conviction and making the decisions I believe are necessary. When it comes to confronting the human divine trees, Boruto's cooperation is absolutely essential. If you can't accept that, that's fine. There's no need for you to take part in this operation. This isn't an order. But if that's the case, do not tell anyone what we have discussed just now. After that, you will decide for yourself. Interesting, because we didn't get to see their full conversation, so I wonder how much have you revealed to Shikadai? Because obviously Inogen's already involved. It looks like Team 10 is going to really be involved, and obviously we've already got Moegi, who became a Divine Tree. I can see their involvement being quite heavy the more we go forward. Especially because obviously, yeah, Shikamaru is the Hokage currently, you know. So obviously Shikadai has to, you know, we have to see a bit of him. But yeah, it's interesting because Boruto and Shikadai were like best friends, and now Shikadai and Kawaki, I imagine, from his perspective, but that relationship is probably soured as well, so it's interesting. No, on the contrary, give me an order. Himawari is joining too, right? That operation. She's the same as Sarada. She wants to help Boruto. She's such an idiot. She even became a ninja for that. Chocho can't just leave someone like Himawari alone, and neither can I or Inojin. We're the same in that. Putting aside my personal feelings towards Boruto, as a shinobi, I'll stake my life on Hokage's orders. Okay, Shikadai! No, I like him, man. A lot of people hate on Team 10. I don't like Chocho. I mean, it's not I don't like Chocho. It's like the anime filler made her kind of annoying. And I don't hate on the anime, because I really enjoy the anime, but I do think they did not help her case. At all. They did. Some of those anime filler, man, like, they really did not help her case. And even some of just like, the dialogue they give her, like, about like boys and men and Kawaki and like Sasuke, and you know, it's like, my girl, you're like 12, 13, chill, you know? But still, if you already know what's going to happen, couldn't you just explain it in more detail? Why'd you only give us fragmented bits of information? For example, even if you knew you were going to die, would you still have charged in the face interface Jura for Himawari's sake? If you had known, you might have hesitated. Your legs might have frozen, and you might not have been able to move. As a result, if you had survived back then, would Himawari's powers really have awakened? What I'm trying to say is this. The future I saw, the moment I tell it to someone, it will change, even if only a little. Also, this is Koji, as you can imagine, speaking to Inojin, because we've skipped from Shikadai to Shikamaru. Shikadai and Shikamaru. The more ideal the future outcome is, the more people are better off not knowing about it. Because even something you tell others with good intentions could become the trigger for events to develop in an unattended direction. Damn, Koji's got aura, man. He's had aura ever since the start of Two Blue Vortex. I'm so glad he's back. This is a huge theory when we were going into this time skip, and I'm so glad that we were right. That he had been training Boruto, that, you know, he was still alive. And also, I'm glad to see he's got a level up, you know, with his prescience. But it does make me think this level up ain't gonna last. He's definitely gonna die at some point. Definitely not gonna survive until the end. I'd love to see him have an opportunity to speak to Naruto, but whether that ever happens, I heavily doubt that. Anyways. Those who know the fragments of the future, in other words, we singularities, our awareness and actions often greatly influence the course of events that follow, for better or for worse. The more singularities there are, the more the future branches out into complex possibilities, making prediction extremely difficult. Prescience would completely lose its advantage. Whom to tell what and how much to advance towards the ideal future, those decisions must always be made with great caution. So, you're deliberately not telling us much, which means, in other words, if we just go with the flow as things are, it's likely to turn in a good direction? Is that basically right for now? Whether your own choices were right or wrong, you won't know until you see the outcome. I believe I've conveyed all the necessary information. As for how to fight the enemy now before us, I have no choice but to leave that decision to Shikamaru and Boruto. Right, so this is interesting because oh! What the hell? Wait. Oh! Oh, so this is the future he saw. This isn't a good direction at all. This is the worst direction possible. Wait, hold, Koji. This isn't a good outcome. But I'm guessing what he's, you know, okay, let's save what we have to discuss for the review, because I got thoughts, and maybe I'm jumping the gun just from these panels alone. But okay, just to describe. Let me show you quick, guys, because no freaking way. Exhibit A. Exhibit B. Oh my god, Exhibit B. But this might be the future he was talking about that caused Inogen to like level up the way he did and develop his technique. But I don't know, like it looks like to me, regardless of developing this technique, none of the, like, it hasn't made a difference, nah? Let's change it. At the very least, a future where Ada or Himawari dies. Okay, that might be a translation error, because there's no way he's saying, let's change it. At the very least, a future where Ada or Himawari dies. What? Like, there's no way he's basically saying, wait, let me see what he said before. I have no choice but to leave that decision to Shikamaru and Boruto. Let's change it at the very least. A future where Ada or Himawari dies. He might be basically just saying, let's change the fact that Himawari or Ada potentially die in the future. But it looks like after this war, the invasion, either or could die, man. Can you hear me? This is Shikamaru. First, let me make this clear. This transmission will not be recorded. It's an unofficial one. Therefore, only those who are hearing my voice right now are part of this operation, basically. Will be considered members of this operation. Kawaki's alive, which means he's been made stronger. I wonder how OP he is. But like, regardless of how strong he's been made to be, this future that Cody saw, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is interesting. I really like how they've set this up. And I like this shot of Kawaki. I know I'm sharing a lot of these panels. Please don't hit me with a copyright strike, please. But I just love this panel. Let me show you this one here, because it's kind of fire, man. Look at this. I know it's just Kawaki coming out of a room. It means he survived. It likely means he's also been made stronger. And look at how much love Samire's getting to. I know you see her. I know you see her at the bottom there. Yeah. Samire found stand up. Bamire. Bamire found stand up. Anyways, the main selection. Let me go back. This transmission will not be recorded. It's an unofficial one. Therefore, only those who are hearing my voice right now will be considered members of this operation, including Amado. The main selection criteria are twofold. The first is this: someone who's not hostile to Boruto, at least in this battle. Konoha still continues to view Boruto as an enemy and as a target for elimination. During the operation, we can also expect actions that will interfere with his movements. Each member must support Boruto's movements inside the village while remaining alert to the enemy threats. Second, regarding this transmission I mentioned earlier, it is a dedicated communication line created through Yamanaka Inogen's new jutsu. Shindenjin? No, it's just called Shindenjin. I know it probably sounded like I said Shindenjin. But it's because I read Shindenjin, but then in brackets they had mind transmission, which is interesting. It's a Shinjutsu? Because they're not saying mind transfer jutsu, they're just saying mind transmission. Which is basically just telepathy, no? Because instead of connecting one person to another person, he's connecting multiple people at once. Right? They're not really explaining there, but maybe we'll get an explanation shortly. The enemy is the human divine tree Mamushi. I keep saying Matsuri. Who's Matsuri? Matsuri was Moegi's divine tree. I'm sorry, Mamushi. The enemy is a human divine tree Mamushi. It's a monster that splits into multiple bodies. On top of that, it seems he can erase his own chakra signature. So the village's chakra detection network can't track him. That's why Inogen's new jutsu, Shindenjin, is essential. The part where we can talk remotely is the same as the usual mind transmission. What's different is, through this communication link, Each connected person acts like a receiver and can detect the vibrations of objects in their surroundings. So you become sensory ninjas? Vibrations. Every object, living or not, emits its own unique vibration frequency. Since chakra sensing can't locate Mamushi, we're going to pinpoint and track its location by identifying its vibrational frequency. Interesting. So what does that mean? There's no need to overthink it. Inogen and I will detect the enemy's numbers and positions and then relay the information to you. That's all. Right, so he's become a sensory ninja basically, and he's giving you sensory abilities. The fact that he's doing this on like a large scale is quite crazy. Like, to be able to do it to yourself is one thing, but to be able to pass this on as an ability to others is kind of broken. Really broken actually when you think about it, but again, we'll get to the review portion and dissect it around there. Yeah, and then relay the information to you, that's all. However, the number of people who can communicate simultaneously through Shindenjin is not very large. There is the second reason for selecting the current members. This is the second reason for selecting the current members. Inogen, when did you learn a jutsu like that? The preface got a bit long, but from here on, I'll explain Mamushi's abilities, the countermeasures, and the concrete details of this operation. No, don't tell us! We as the readers don't want to know, because if we know what the plan is going to be to actually counteract him, the plan's not going to work. Yeah? You tell us, it's going to go wrong. Anyway, so we move on. Oh, it looks like we've actually moved away. We're cutting away, so we're not getting to see. Yeah, we're not getting to see. Hey, brother. That Ada woman. Where is she? Oh, Mamushi's already appeared. Hey, Fukage. It's him. Mamushi is already inside the village. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Calm down, Inogen. Focus on the jutsu. The enemy is in Area C. There are 8 of them spaced out 30 meters apart. Boruto, the nearest shape is keyhole. Understood. Just teleport. Oh, I love it! I love it, man. Secret society, gang. That's the vibe. And we spoke about this months ago. We spoke about this months and months ago when we were talking about the singularity. Was that chapter specifically? And I said the fact that they were including Shikamaru, that Ada's in this fold, we have a bit of a secret society here, and I'm curious to see how they'd operate. Now we're seeing how they operate. We've got Koji communicating with Boruto going out there teleporting. We've got the other people supporting him because everyone's going to view him as the enemy. So he's going to be the lead. Then they're going to have the people supporting. We've got Energy working as the comms guy. Like, I love it, man. Shikamaru's the guy in the chair. Like, we lit. And he's the tactician as well. He's the perfect person to have as the guy in the chair. But when we also got Koji, who's basically overseeing it all, right? Ultimately, as the guy with the visions from the future. I don't know. I just love this setup, and I hope to see more, because obviously we do have the more Shinju, we do have Hidari, we do have obviously the main squeeze juror as well, so I want to see more of this. Definitely, I dig it. Anyways, Boruto teleports in, goes straight ahead. He's flying. Damn it, it's several days earlier than I heard. That's how it is. Fate has already begun to change. Just you wait, you bastard. Ugh, this is way too gross. I feel like I'm going to throw up. Don't worry, I won't let that thing lay a single finger on you, sis. This is another thing. If in that future, Ada got turned into a divine tree, what happened to Damon? Damon was meant to be top 1. Are you telling me you're dethroned? Mamushi's above you? I'd love to see how that works, and I'm wondering whether... Oh my god, he's absorbed Bug. So he probably knows how Damon's abilities work. That's probably what happens, because that was why I was getting kind of gassed when we saw this future that, Koji had basically perceived. Because I was like, where is Damon in all of this? And that's what I wanted to talk about in the review portion. But now I'm remembering, like, Mamushi is basically Bug 2.0, and Bug was obviously the one that told Code about, Damon's abilities and how to counteract it. So, for now, I'm going. Wait, Sarada. Given the nature of its ability, there's a possibility that the split of Mamushis will scatter over a wide area. Team 10, head to the eastern part of District D. Team 7, hold position for now in the northern part of District B. Mitsuki, what's the situation on your end? It doesn't look like I'll be released anytime soon. Should I force my way through? Bro, it's just, I love it, man. He's on smoke at the moment. We don't want to provoke them carelessly. We've got so many nukes in Konoha. We've got Kawaki that's always on smoke. We've got, you know, Mitsuki that's currently on on the crash out mode. Boruto, he seems like he ain't taking no smoke from anyone. So I love it. I love it a lot. Wait for the right moment. If you're going to move, do it by taking advantage of the confusion in the village. We'll also think of the countermeasures on our side. Listen, they keep calling him Insect, but obviously they mean Shinju. Listen, the Shinju's target is Ada. In the end, it will head to the eastern part of the area where she is. All units be ready to move at any moment. Boruto will use the Flying Raijin to jump to each location. Kawaki will provide support according to the situation. Ada's location, you say? Where's the one who'd like to know that? What kind of perverted old man are you bastard? Comrades! Kill them if you want, but don't go destroying the buildings. I don't want Juro chewing me out for that. Huh? It's the same old man. A clone? If you don't know, then you're useless to me. Sorry for getting in your way, brother. Wait, hold on, what are you? Boruto arrives. He's about to sheath his sword. Damn, straight through the eyes. Oh my god, I love how gory this is. I love how gory this is. I love how gory this is. Oh my word. Oh my word. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Straight for the eyes. Wait, doesn't look like I got any more pages here. Wait. Hold on. Doesn't look like I got any more pages here, but I actually went somewhere else to get wait, let me see. I might be missing a few things. Nah, it doesn't end here. Okay. See, Boruto slashes across his head? Come on. Wait. Yeah, I just can't get used to it. That itchy, irritating feeling you get when you absorb chakra. What do you mean? Have we skipped something here? Bro, come on through the face. Nah, we might be missing something. Hold on. Yeah, I just can't get used to it. That itchy feeling when you absorb chakra. Wait, the power you have gained is a double-edged sword. Give up everything, devote your life, and burn your very soul to defeat the divine tree. Boruto just unleashes the karma. Are we missing something? Hey, hold on. This can't be right. This can't be right. I'm confused, bro. I had to include this section in the edit because I just came across the last 2 missing pages. They haven't been translated yet, but it does add some extra context as to what happened here because I was so confused. Obviously, there will be moments in the review portion I'll complain about it, but obviously you can just think about me talking about the context there. But yeah, look at this. This is kind of crazy. From what I can see here, it looks like Mamushi's got a secret ability that we didn't even know about, which is interesting. So, having a look here, it looks like what happens is after Boruto cuts Mamushi's face, Mamushi like turns to flames. So I'm wondering if the clones are like fire clones in a way, because like Boruto's caught on fire. Mamushi's laughing here, as you can see, because Boruto's been caught in that fire. He starts to absorb it. So look, cuts the face, goes right through the eye, right? Head's flown off, boom, boom, smoke, all of this other stuff, right? Insane. So yeah, that's definitely added a bit of extra context we were missing and needed, but obviously, yes, we still have a bit more to find out. It looks like Boruto basically looks like Mamushi attacked back, and he did something that forced Boruto to absorb chakra, and because he was forced to absorb chakra, his karma started to activate. Either that or Kawaki's jumped in the field and started to use his karma as well. So yeah, no, Boruto definitely took some out. We're missing a step here, definitely. And I know some of you will be angry about this because I know you guys hate when I check out the fan translations, but do not fret, we will also be doing the official tomorrow as well, man. So yeah, we got a lot to discuss with this. There was definitely a lot going on here. Really fire. Boruto obviously with the aura. Inogen actually doing something really useful here. And yeah, man, something for us to latch on for us, you know, Boruto is very fun, you know what I mean? So, absolutely dope. But yeah, let's get to the review portion. Let's dissect. First and foremost, gang, I can't believe the future we got teased to with Ada and Himawari getting taken out, and what that would mean, because again, you know, considering Damon is meant to be her white knight, where were you, bro? Where were you? And obviously Mamushi is an evolved version of Bug. Bug was the one that held the information about how to counter you. I assume you guys had a 1v1 and you got worked, and considering you're part of this operation, it probably wasn't even a 1v1. You probably got jumped. Well, to be fair, he can clone himself. You probably got jumped, to be fair, Damon. But even so, it's kind of wild to see what we're working against, because even from Koji's perspective, he's thinking one or the other, and I doubt we're gonna see Himawari get taken down. I wouldn't be surprised, because the Senningan is such a powerful ability, and also the interaction that Ada had with both, you know, Samire and Sarada, it makes me think that we might actually get to see Ada get taken out and Mamushi absorb her and potentially take her abilities, including the Senningan. How crazy of a level up would it be for the villains if they were able to get some of these abilities? Because, you know, it's not even just the Senningan, it's omnipotence as well, and if Mamushi was able to get that, oh my god. Like, they can probably utilize the abilities given the fact that they're like made out of Bijou chakra, right? So it's the potential of where that could take the story is insane. It's absolutely insane, and it's something we should really discuss a little bit more. So I definitely want to do another, you know, video to this. Like I said, when the official comes out tomorrow, we'll discuss definitely more, especially once we get a little bit more context. I'm very impressed by Inogen, I really gotta say, and also, to be fair, Shikadai. Inogen, from the fact that he's developed this new ability, which basically has made everyone else who's part of this operation sensory ninjas. That in itself is pretty insane. But also Shikadai, man, for his conviction, the way he was talking about being a shinobi and how he was determined to fight for what he felt was right in that moment, which was like following Hokage's orders and defending his team's decisions ultimately, and including Himawari in that, who all want to protect Boruto. So I really like this collaboration in Team 10. I really like their involvement. I really dig where we're going with this story here at the moment. And obviously Mamushi's here now, Boruto's putting in work, it looks like the karma is activated. I'm gutted we kind of missed why that is, but like I said, guys, we will be doing another video tomorrow. So I absolutely loved it, but I'm keen to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you thought of this chapter. Let me know what questions you have, what you'd like for us to address and discuss tomorrow. Of course, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. But if you're a new viewer, hit the subscribe button. Come join the Betty Gang. We do want you here. And for everyone else that has been showing love, thanks as always. This, of course, has been your boy Betty. I'll catch you guys in the next one.